Stand up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Guru Brahma. Guru Sakshat Para Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Shuklam Brahma Vichara Parama Adyam Jagad Vyapinim Veena Pustakadharinim Avayadam Jadhyandakara Paham Hastis Phatika Malika Padmasane Samsthitam Bande Tam Parameswarim Bhagavatim Buddhi Pradam Saradam Nachaurya Haryam Nacharaja Haryam Navathribhadyam Nachavarakari Vyaye Krite Bardhata Eva Nityam Vidyadhanam Sarvadhanam Pradhanam Vidyadhanam Sarvadhanam Pradhanam. Okay, students. Okay, namaskar everybody. I remember today is Monday, right? And Monday on Shravan is very great day. And today there are many devotees lined up in that Shiva temple. At least remember one Shiva bhajan as well. Triambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam Urvarukamivam bandhanan Mrityormam mukshiyamamritan. And let's remember our old song as well. Just 2 lines we'll sing, eh? We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome one day. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome one day. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace one day. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall live in. We shall overcome one day. Okay, why did I remember this one? Everybody, please sit down. Listen. Why did we sing this song? Basically, I reminded yesterday also. Now it's a challenge for you. What is the challenge? You have to deserve more than the marks deserved by previous batch students. That's why you have got the target, that is GPA 4. So for that, so there is the next version. We will walk in hand. We will walk hand in hand. We walk in hand in hand. We walk in hand today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome someday. Okay. So lovely, right? I mean, listen. You know, there are some teachers, they teach extremely nice, right? They just act, they dance, and make the students very happy and teach. But some students, they just become very happy, and nothing is set in their mind. That is not the system. And in Anupam, we have got next system. What is that? Every Sunday, we have got presentation, but due to yesterday's extracurricular activities, we could not do it, but we don't want to stop the program. Today is Monday, 2079, Shravan 16th. Yesterday, Darkhani Din. And I found in one Facebook status, what was mentioned? साउन को 15 तात तातो खीर खाने दिन साउन को 16 चिसो खीर तताएर खाने दिन people's mentality is like that. Anyway, without wasting time, let's welcome on the stage the presentators from Group D, Prashamsha Upadhyay and Kshitiz Saman. Very good. All right. So these children are going to present on the topic history of the earth. So without wasting time, let me hand over this microphone to Prashamsha.
Welcome to you all. So today we are present here to keep a light on a topic that is history of Earth. Before going any further, I would like to thank our science teacher, also the vice principal of our school, for introducing such a great idea of teaching to the students through virtual method, which is a great method to learn quickly and effectively. So today we are going to learn about history of Earth. For further details, I would like to welcome Kshitiz.
No, it's me.
So today our first topic would be introduction to history of Earth. Second topic would be some hypotheses about the origin of Earth, which is there are 5 hypotheses. One is old planetesimal hypothesis, Nebula Hypothesis, new planetesimal hypothesis, tidal hypothesis, dust cloud hypothesis. Another topic for today would be some data related to Earth. Fourth topic would be geological time scale, which is classified into 3 types: Phanerozoic Ion, Proterozoic Ion, Archean Ion. Number 5 would be evolution of life in different eras. Number 6 would be identification of fossils, introduction to it, formation and importance of fossils. Number 7 would be fossil fuels, and number 8 would be coal and mineral formation and importance. Introduction. The Earth has been a member of solar system ever since. So we can declare that the origin of Earth is directly concerned to the origin of solar system. Various hypotheses have been presented to clarify the information of solar system. The theories are categorized into 2 general classes, which is mentioned below. Number 1 is formation of the solar system quickly and violently. Subsequently, we would be learning about different hypotheses propounded by different philosophers, which includes old planetesimal hypothesis, Nebula Hypothesis, new planetesimal hypothesis, and tidal hypothesis. All the listed hypotheses are considered to be example of quick and violent formation of solar system. Number 2 is formation of the solar system slowly and moderately. Similarly, we would be learning about the dust cloud aggregation hypothesis, which is an example of slow and moderate formation of solar system. So here are 5 different hypotheses about the origin of Earth listed below in their chronological order. Number 1 is old planetesimal hypothesis. This hypothesis was propounded by a French philosopher named Georges Buffon in 1749 AD. According to this hypothesis, a huge gaseous mass and a comet collided together, and as a result very large amount of matter was thrown out of the sun. All of these hot matters cooled down and all the planets were formed, including the Earth. Later, the remaining mass was the Sun. Number 2 is Nebula Hypothesis. The first version of Nebula Hypothesis was proposed in 1755 by the German philosopher Immanuel Kant and modified in 1796 by Pierre Laplace. Nebula hypothesis is the idea that spinning cloud made up of mostly light elements like hot gases and dust formed in the sun and the planets. In short, nebula hypothesis states that our solar system was formed from gravitational collapse of giant interstellar gas cloud. Number 3 is new planetesimal hypothesis. This hypothesis states that when the gaseous mass and comet come close to each other, due to their gravity, great tides forms on the gaseous mass, which remained as large spiral arms. This theory was propounded by a geologist T.C. Chamberlain and astronomer F.R. Moulton of Chicago University. Hence, this theory was a little different from Buffon's theory. Number 4 is tidal hypothesis. Tidal hypothesis was proposed by English astronomers Sir James Jeans and Sir Harlow Jeffrey in 1917 AD. It suggests that a huge tidal wave raised on the sun by passing a star was drawn into long filament and became detached from the principal mass. Number 5 is dust cloud hypothesis. This hypothesis states that the sun and the planets were formed from the large amount of cold gases. These dust and gaseous mass combined due to the pull of gravity and formed a huge mass of materials. Thus, formed mass became sun and solar energy was produced by nuclear fusion. Discuss about some data related to Earth. Here we are going to be discussing about the age, area, diameter, mass, relative density of the Earth, etc. The estimated age of Earth is almost about 4,600 million years ago, which can be known as 4.6 billion years ago. Area of the surface is 509,700 and 7,000. Okay, 50 crores, 97 lakhs and 97 lakhs kilometers square. Diameter along the equator is 12,756 kilometer. The mass of the sun is 6 into 1021 metric tons. Relative density is 5.7. Main gases present here is oxygen and nitrogen. Satellite is only one, which is the moon. Average surface temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius, and the main distance from the earth is 1 AU, 1.5 into 10 to the power 8 kilometer. We are going to be discussing about the geological time scale of Earth. The age of Earth is said to be 4.6 billion years ago. The geologic time scale or geological time scale is a representation of time based on the rock record of this Earth. The geologic time scale is an important tool to use to portray the history of Earth. A standard timeline used to describe the age of rocks and fossils and the events that are formed them. It spans the Earth's entire history and is separated into four principal divisions, that is eons, eras, periods and epochs by International Union of Geological Scientists IUGS. Today we would be learning about 3 eons, which would help us know the total age of Earth and how it is divided into 3 different types. One is Phanerozoic Ion. The Phanerozoic Ion is the current geologic eon in the geological time scale, and the one during which the abundant animal and plant life has existed. It covers about 538.8 million years to present, and it began with the Cambrian period, when all animals were first developed hard shells preserved in the fossil record. Phanerozoic Ion is further classified into 3 eras. Number 1 is Paleozoic Era. The Paleozoic era began with the Cambrian explosion, a relatively rapid period of specification that kicked off a long period of life flourishing on Earth. Vast amount of life forms from the oceans moved onto the land. Plants were the first to make the move, followed by invertebrates. Not long afterward, vertebrates took to the land. Many new species appeared and thrived. Mesozoic Era. The climate during the Mesozoic Era was very humid and tropical, and many lush green plants sprouted all over the earth. Dinosaurs started off small and grew larger as the Mesozoic era went on. Herbivores were thrived. Small mammals came into existence, and the birds were evolved from the dinosaurs. Cenozoic Era. The climate changed drastically over a relatively short period of time, becoming much cooler and drier than the Mesozoic Era. An ice age covered most temperate parts of the earth, with glaciers causing to life adapt relatively rapidly and rate of evolution to increase. All species of life, including the humans, evolved into their present day forms over the course of this era, which hasn't ended and most likely won't until another mass extinction occurs. So another topic we are going to be discussing about is Proterozoic Ion. The Proterozoic Ion was extended from 570 million years ago to about 2,500 million years ago. In this eon, invertebrates and cryptograms were evolved. Number 3 is Archean Ion. This eon extended from 2,500 to 3,800 million years ago. In this eon, life was originated. Bacteria and algae are evolved in this eon. During the duration before this eon is named as Hadean, in which lives were not formed. So another topic we are going to discuss about is fossil. As you can see in the figure, there is a fossil of dinosaur. A fossil is any preserved remains, impression or trace of any once living thing from the past geological age. Example includes bones, cells, exoskeletons, stone imprints of animals or microbes, objects preserved in the amber, hair, petrified wood, coal and DNA remains. The identification of fossils. Fossils can be identified by comparing its shape, size and parts of the organ. Some major methods to identify fossils are: traces of dead bodies found in the sedimentary rocks are fossils. It may be a part or a whole body. The process of fossil formation. After an animal dies, the soft part of its body decomposes, leaving the hard parts, like the skeleton behind. This becomes buried by small particles of rock called sediment. As more layers of sediment build up on the top, the sediment around the skeleton begins to compact and turn into rock. The importance of fossil is fossils provide important evidence for evolution and adaptation of the plants and animals to the environments. Fossil evidence provides a record of how creatures evolved and how this process can be represented by a tree of life, showing all the species are related to each other. Two we are going to discuss about is fossil fuel. Fossil fuels are made from decomposing plants and animals. These fuels are found in the earth's crust and contain carbon, hydrogen, which can be burned for energy. Coal, oil and natural gas are examples of fossil fuels. Number 1, coal. Coal is a combustible black or brownish sedimentary rock formed as rock strata called coal seams. Coal is a mostly carbon with variable amounts of other elements, chiefly hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen and nitrogen. There are 4 different types of coals. Coals are classified into 4 main types or ranks, that is anthracite, bituminous, subbituminous and lignite. The ranking depends on the types and amounts of carbon the coal contains and its energy the coal can produce. Lignite is a type of coal that is soft. Bituminous and anthracite are hard and subbituminous is slightly hard. Lignite is known to be as the worst coal and anthracite is known to be as the best coal. Formation of coal. Coal is formed with dead plant matter submerged in swamp environments is a subject related to geological forces of heat and pressure over 100 millions of years. Over time, the plant matter transforms from moist low carbon peat to coal and energy and carbon dense black or brownish black sedimentary rock. The importance of coal are, as we know, coals are used in our daily life. It is used to produce electricity and in homes and used as fuel to cook. It is used to make coke and coal gas. Coal is an example of essential ingredient in the production of specialist products such as activated carbons, carbon fire and silicon metals. Coal is seemingly the cheapest and most essential source of energy. Oil would be the last topic we will be discussing today. Mineral oil is any of the various colorless, odorless, light mixtures of the higher alkalines from a mineral source, particularly a distillate of petroleum as distinct from the usually edible vegetable oils. The formation of mineral oil. Mineral oil is formed due to the decomposition of remains of plants, small plants and the animals buried under the sea over a million of years ago. Under the action of high pressure, high temperature of the bodies of the sea bottom and the bacteria, their dead bodies are converted into mineral oil by chemical decomposition. Importance of mineral oil. Mineral oil is used as a lubricant, a cutting fluid or as a conditioning oil for jute fibers selected for textile production. It is also used in cosmetic products as it moisturizes the skin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prashamsha. This is the single effort of Prashamsha Upadhyay. Give her a big round of applause. And she was quite sick last time, right? Even though her sickness did not stop her making all such slides. So there must be interest. If the person has got interest, can do the work in short duration of time also, right? So now it's the turn of those commentators. Who wants to comment upon this? Please come. At least one from girl side, one from boy side. Who is coming? From boy side? Girl side, Isara is coming? Okay. Okay, come. Now afterwards it's the turn of the boy. So you just be ready. Okay, Isara Neupani, please come.
Good afternoon everyone. It's me Ishara Neupani and I am here to comment about this presentation. As you know, this presentation was very effective and the slides were also very good, and the way she described this presentation was very effective and I understood this presentation. Thank you.
Now from both side, who is going to come? From both side. Are you coming here with your will or should I call? Because if you come with your will, then you can say many more things, isn't it? If by force, then it will be difficult. So what to do? Whom should I call? Who is not looking this side, for that person I will do, because what do? They want to escape, no? The teacher may not ask me, even I also do same thing. But that is very wrong tradition. Wrong tradition, so I think Rohit will come. Rohit will come here. Why? Actually, you are learning. This is the time to learn. This is learning phase. Okay? Othni will come. Actually, it helps to build up your confidence. Okay, that is the main thing.
So I like to thank the issue sir, Vice Principal for making like this presentation, which helps to increase the confidence level of student. And today presentation was very good of Group D, which helps to know about history of art more efficiently. And thank you for Group D.
Okay, thank you, Othniel. Nowadays, what are the children doing? They are just making presentation and reading. This is the first page, isn't it? But in next phase onwards, presentation will be that side, and you will be explaining from another side. Understood or not? Okay, because you are in learning phase. You are not master now. You are Jack. But one day you will be master. When you become master, you are viral. People, they are just talking about viral, right? Viral means that is for positive. And troll, nowadays there is one word. Troll, that is for negative. You know, somebody, they say one thing and just they do it again and again and they harass. That is trolling. And if you become more famous, or if many more people, they start searching you, that means you are viral. Yes or no? Okay, thank you everybody. So our next presentation will be after first term examination, not after the same. It will be held on 5th of Bhadra, remember, because our school will begin on 5th of Bhadra. On the very first day, you have to present. Thank you.